Hi guys, I'm Abby and this is my channel. Today I will be doing the third video of this series of book organization. Last week I did my books in size order. You can see they're still in it back there. The first week I did in rainbow or color order. And this week we're doing our third one, which is genre. I have a few certain categories that I know I want to put in, but I don't want the whole fiction or non-fiction sections to be, you know, larger, so much larger than everything else. So I'm trying to break it up. There's a few of them I have in mind. I'll go through and show what categories I'm going to do, what genres I'm going to do later on in this video. Again, I've learned my lesson. I'm going to take them off and sort them as I take them off instead of doing it all in order. But I leave it up there for a week like every other arrangement that I do, and I give my opinions, kind of brief opinions at the end of the video. And at the end of the month I will be picking one of them to keep as my setup for the next however long I want to keep it. But I've really enjoyed doing this so far. It's nice seeing my books in different setups and seeing how I like it, how I don't like it. And so when I decide to change it, I know kind of the pros and cons of each setup. And hopefully this can help you guys if you want to organize your books in a different way. First thing we're going to do is take these books off these shelves and start organizing into different categories. Let's get started. Shelf now. I have them split into the piles I kind of want them in. Some books I just really didn't know where they went. Either I haven't read them or they kind of fit in two different categories that I had, but I think I did all right in splitting them up. I'll show you the piles real quick and then start putting them back on the shelves. So starting over here, we have, like, I call it the love pile. It's like romance, or, you know, yeah, romance books. And then right here I have like mysteries and like spy thrillers and stuff. And then these are all my plays. I have a lot of Shakespeare, so that's mostly in that pile, or what that pile is made of, plus some other plays. And then this pile next to it is like mythology, a lot of Greek myths, Roman myths, books that have to deal with those subjects. And then there's my poetry pile. And then here I have my like children's and then young adult novels. There's a lot more of these than I thought, but not really, because a lot of my books come from when I was younger and read them. And then these books are like, these are like self-development and business books, and kind of like real life books. Like I have my travel books and stuff in this pile. And then I have classics here, a lot of my Jane Austen, Charles Dickens, and all those. are in this pile. And then next to it I have like biographies and autobiographies and books about real people. And then I have a small pile of historical fiction. I feel like I have more, but I put them in other piles. And then this is just like a fiction and fantasy pile. It's basically all the rest that I didn't want to separate into different groups. But yeah, that's all my books. I can put them back on the shelf now. I don't have an exact placement where I want to put certain categories, but I'm just going to put them up and probably I have ones that are similar that I want to put next to each other. Like my poems and my plays, I kind of want to put near each other because they're sort of similar. But other than that, I think I'm going to go alphabetical within each category too, to keep authors together. So yeah, I think I just need to start putting them on the shelves. Alright, so now I got all the books on my shelf in genre. Over here I have fiction, and then below it is like mystery, biographies, autobiographies, mythology, historical fiction. My classics are on here, and then below it is like children's and young adult. And then over here I started on top with like business, real life books. And then I have poetry over there. And then these are my plays and basically all my Shakespeare. And then below that I have the love, romance type books. And that's the genres I have of all my novels. I took up more shelves because there are space in between here on the shelves, so I can put my knickknacks and things on in between there. I think it's been a long time since I've done genre as how I classified my books or separated them. Within each section they're in order alphabetically, but as like the rest I will keep it for a week and report back on how I like it or not. Alright, so it's been a week with my shelves ordered by genre. It's gone really well actually. I've had my shelves separated this way before a long time ago. Remember liking it then too. It's very easy to find things. It doesn't look as nice as some of the other ways the bookshelves have looked the past few weeks, but this week has gone very smoothly with how they're organized. Not hard to find things, but I'm about to change to the next week and see how that goes. But pretty good week with my books as they are. Been really enjoying filming this series and seeing how things work out every week with my books in new places. I'm about to take them all down and move them all again. Like this video if this is how you like to do your bookshelves. in genres. Comment down below if you have any other suggestions of how to order your books. Maybe I'll try them out later. But until the next video, I will see you guys later. And remember, if you want to be someone, why not be you? Bye guys.